So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make an extension for Google Chrome. And our extension is going to be simple. It's going to change the background color of a web page that you are browsing. I have my VS Code open. So now if I click on the Explorer, I will have my desktop open, and I'm going to create a new folder by clicking on create new folder here. So one click on it, and I'm going to name it my extension. All right, and I'm going to expand that, and right here inside of it we are going to make 3 more files. So let's make a file called manifest.json, and we are going to have a pop-up.html. So whenever we click on the extension, we're going to see an HTML page. So we are going to click on new file again, and we are going to say pop-up.html, and we are going to have one more, which is content.js. So this pop-up will have our HTML code. All right, so this is pop-up.html. So this will be like the user interface, and the manifest JSON will hold the basic information of our extension. And right here, the content.js is going to use some JavaScript to manipulate the content of the web page that you are browsing. So now let's click on manifest.json. I'm going to collapse this Explorer for now. And inside of the manifest.json, we are going to zoom in so you can see it better. And we are going to open 2 curly braces. So inside of curly braces, we are going to use the manifest version. So I'm going to say manifest underscore version colon 3 and add a comma, because we are going to add more information there. We have used version 3. Now below it, we can use a name. So I'm going to say name colon and add a name for your extension. So I'm going to say, for example, change background color. Okay, we are going to add a comma, and now we are going to add a version. So this is going to be the first version of our extension. So I'm going to say version colon, and I can say, for example, 1.0. So 1.0 and a comma. So we have some other properties that we are going to add. You can add a description. So I'm going to say description. So this one will describe your extension. So I'm going to say an extension that will change background color and add a comma. So now we have 2 or 3 more. All right. So we have permissions. So this will give permission to our extension. So permissions, I should have said permissions. And then we are going to open 2 brackets, and let's say active tab. So active tab, just like that. So the T should be capital. So active tab, comma. So this one will be scripting. All right. So active tab, scripting, and add a comma here. So this one will be action. So action, and then we can say, for example, colon, and then we are going to open 2 curly braces. So this will be the action. So whenever we click on our extension, it's going to open this page, the pop-up.html. So now we are going to say, for example, default. So default, just like that, and I can say underscore pop-up. So default pop-up, and inside of the quotations, we are going to say the name of our HTML page. So I named it pop-up.html. All right, so this is what we have so far. So this is what we have for manifest.json. Now everything is ready. Let's go to popup.html. So now inside of the HTML, I'm going to basically use some HTML that I have. So I have already typed some HTML, and let me just grab the code. So I'm going to copy that. It's basic HTML. All right, so this is a basic HTML page, and let me just view it on the browser. So you see, this is what I have. It's going to say, for example, change background color, and it has a button there. So you see, my button doesn't do anything now. But you see, and right here, inside of the head, so this is the head tag. Inside of that, I have a script. The source of it is this JavaScript. So it's content.js, and you see, this will indicate this defer. That's the word defer. Just indicates to a browser that the script means to be executed after the document has been loaded, all right, or parsed. So let's not worry about that line. And I have some styling here. And right here inside, this is the h1 inside of the body tag. You see, this is the h1 here. And I have a button with the ID. I named it change color button. And basically it's right here. All right, so this is it for the pop-up and manifest. So now it's time to work inside of the content.js. So inside of the content.js, I'm not going to waste your time. So I have this code here. All right, so you should include this code. So it says document.getElement by ID. Basically, it uses that button. So you see, this is the button. I have given it this ID. This is change color button, and it attaches an event listener to it. So whenever I click on the button, all right, so whenever I click on that button, it's going to run a function. And inside of that function, so let me just close this for now. Okay, so inside of that function, this line will allow our code to be injected inside of the page that we are browsing. And right here, you see, it says function change color. So now we don't have that function yet, but I'm going to make that function. On line 11, I'm going to say function, and then I'm going to basically copy that says change color. So I'm going to copy it from here. So you can change it. You can change the function name. It's up to you, but I'll keep it as is. So I'm going to say change color and open two parentheses and two curly braces. So inside of this function, we are going to add some document object model manipulation. So we are going to change the style of the background color, for example. And if you have not watched my video about how to change the style, I recommend that you watch that video because it's going to make things a lot easier. So I'm going to basically add this line. This is document.body style, and it changes the background color to black. You can do anything to it, basically. You can change it to anything you want. For example, if you want to change the font size, or you can change the color of the font or whatever. But let's stick with something basic. And I'm going to go to File, Save. So make sure that everything is saved. So all of our code is here. So I have some code here for the popup.html and for the manifest.json. So I'm going to share the code with you all. But let's take a look at this code. All right, let's see if our code runs. So now I'm going to bring my Chrome here. All right, so now we are on Google Chrome, and now we will load our extension to Google Chrome. Let's see if it's going to work. So we are going to click on these three dots at the top right, and we are going to click on settings. So from here, you are going to scroll down and go to extensions at the bottom left. So once you click on extensions, you have to make sure that the developer mode is on. So you can toggle it on and off, all right? So you can toggle it on, and when you toggle it on, you are going to see these three options. This is load and pack extension, and update. So we are going to click on load unpacked. Now we are going to click on desktop, and on desktop, we are going to click on our folder. So you see it says my extension. This is the one that we have. So I'm going to click on select folder. Now, if you run it, it should look something like this. You see, it doesn't have any icons because I have not included it. It's going to use this generic icon, and it's loaded here. There are no errors. If there was an error, we would see an error button right here, but we don't see it for now. It means that our code is clean so far. So we are going to click on our extensions, and we are going to pin that. All right, so we are going to pin that extension. So our extension is up here, and now if I click on it, you'll notice that I have a pop-up page. All right, and this is the one that I just showed it to you. And if I click on change color, it should change the color of the website that I'm browsing. So let's not run it here. Let me just open a new tab, and let me go to this website, for example. All right, so now let's see if our extension is going to work. So I'm going to click on the extension icon, and I'm going to click on change color. So let's try it. All right, so 3, 2, 1, click. You see, it has successfully changed the background color of this page that I'm browsing. So it means that our extension is working perfectly. All right, so now let's go to the code again. So this is the code, and I will share the code with you all. You can download the code from the link below, everyone. I'll share my code with you all, so you can do whatever you want to do with it. Alright everyone, so this video was helpful, and you can get the source code from the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next videos.